Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign may resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your April 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have, Sagittarius, is the Hanged Man, and this is being in limbo. It's not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of suspended animation and having to draw strongly from your own psychic ability and your own intuition whenever the Hanged Man shows up. This card could also symbolize that you are waiting for something. There may be some things in your life that you may feel like have gotten out of hand and that you need to close down. Like maybe you're working out too much, or you're working too much at work. You know, working too much, working out too much. Could also be a business you own, or some projects or things that you're doing around, or if you're part of any clubs, groups, or organizations or foundations, or groups that are, you know, like highly active, very, very busy. You may feel like something's gotten too much. This could even be emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or physically. There could be something in those areas that you feel like needs to stop or shut down or slow down. I feel like you're doing things in a new way, or you're getting ready to do things in a new way. And because this is occurring, you are considering what your options are. What's the next thing you're going to do? What's the plans? Like planning, like I'm going to do things in a new way. So I got to think about it, get it organized, figure out the steps, plan it out. This could be, again, it could have to do with health. It could have to do with diet, exercise, health and wellness are the things that come up the strongest. But it could also be, maybe you have a business and you're going to conduct your business in a new way. Or you have a job where you have flexibility in your schedule. And maybe you want to go about your day and your routines at work or at home in a whole new way. So you may be thinking of like, I got to change what I'm doing. I need to, but it's like you want to plan it out or map it out or figure it out before you start doing any of that. It's like you're not just going to jump in with both feet. You are definitely going to be planning. That's a big part of what's going on for you. And like you're doing a lot of considering, like considering things, like strategizing, planning, considering things. Some of you are going to lose weight. So if you have put on a few pounds, you could be getting in shape. For some of you, it's just getting in shape. But for some of you, you are losing weight and possibly also getting in shape. Some of you may feel like you've gotten tangled up with things that have tied you down or been constricting to you, and you want to loosen the reins of that. You want to be free of that. That could be family obligations that people keep putting you under. It could be you're coming from your boss. It could be coming from other family members, but it could be really coming from anywhere. But it would be something, the thing that comes up the most strongly would be family and work, but it could be from other areas. that are like making you feel tight and tangled up and bound up, that you want to not have this constriction from. So the next card in your reading, wow, you got two major arcana cards together back to back here. You got the Hermit, and this is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, guiding you forward. This could also be, you could be the Hermit, where you're taking a step back, getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you're still going to be guided by your spirit guides. I feel like you're doing like important life reviews where you're like, what have I accomplished so far? What goals have I not accomplished yet? So you could be like weighing things, like, you know, maybe even going back, you know, depending on how old you are, going way back to the past and thinking about, what were my goals when, you know, like think about what were your goals when you were like 16, 17, 18 years old? And what did you think about doing? And now, however old you are now, have you accomplished any of those goals? Do you want to still accomplish any of those goals? Like, it's kind of like, it's almost like my guides are saying, like, you're focusing on things of importance. Like, what was important to you in the past? Did you follow through with those things? If you did, then what are the goals and things you want to do moving forward? If you did not do the things that your goals or hopes or wishes or dreams from the past, do you want to try to do them now? Like, you've got some big, like, considerations here. And you may really, again, I'm getting it again. I got it in the Hermit. I got it in the Hangman, and I'm getting it here in the Hermit. There's things that have tangled you up and held you back, or constricted your life in some way, or held you down, or make you feel like you don't have the freedom you wish you had. And I feel like in April, and maybe this has already been going on, you've been having to cope with other people in your life, different people's emotions and ways that they behave. Now, we all have to do that, right? We all have to do that. But for some reason, it's prominent in your reading. Like, so that may have amped up for you in the past year or 6 months, where you're like, oh, I got to deal with this person's emotions and that person's emotions. And in other words, what my guides are trying to say is some of this is like influencing your life. It's been affecting your life and influencing your life. Only you can determine whether that's been in a positive way or a negative way. And some of you really want to look into new things. And you do want to bring about change, which has been a theme for some of the other signs this month, probably because of the eclipse. I feel like in some ways your life has been imposed upon by others, and this may be people you love, or it could be people you don't. But so for many of you, you may not think of it as an imposition, but it comes up here as your life has been imposed on others, imposed upon by others, what they need or want you to do, and also, as I already said, their emotions. And this may be some of the things that you feel constricted by, like it's tangled you up, and so you have to think about this, what you're going to do. Are you going to keep going down that road, letting it happen? Are you going to make some kind of changes so it doesn't keep happening? That'll be up to you. So I just want to say here, as I mentioned, the eclipse could be part of this because change came up for you. We're all being affected by these two eclipses. The first eclipse was the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, March 25th, 2024. And we're being affected this month of April by the solar eclipse in Aries, April 8th, 2024. So if you want to see how these two eclipses are going to affect you, I recorded 2 video series on these eclipses. They're psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each of those. Remember, eclipses bring fated events. They also bring change, new beginnings, endings, blessings, and karmic lessons. So if you want to see what I got, what my guides told me for your sun sign or rising sign or whatever sign that's important to you that you want to look into, that link is, those links are down below in the description box in the show more section. And they're also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You click on whatever zodiac sign you want, and that link will take you to my Vimeo on-demand videos. That's what these are recorded on, is Vimeo. Many people have said over the years, because I've been on YouTube 10 years, but I've been doing Vimeo for like 8 or 9 years. And over the years, the eclipse videos, many people feel like they're private readings or really resonate with them. So you may want to check those out. So now on to card number 3. You have the 3 of Pentacles. This is expanding your business, expanding your work, expanding your craft, expanding your skills. It could be, like promotions, business expansion. It's also focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail. You may be putting yourself in a position of power. You may also be taking your power back from, could be bosses, corporations, businesses, family members, anywhere where you feel like you've given your power away. You may start to, regain your power. Some of you may be working on something or building some kind of system or building something at your work or business that's going to really help you. It could be a new computer program, a new method of operations, of how things flow. It could also be building a network of, networking with, clients and customers, or a network of businesses that come together and you can all benefit from it. I don't know exactly what you're doing. If you are mechanical or technology savvy, you could be building something computer-wise or building something mechanical or machinery-wise. You may be learning to deal with people in a new and different way. For many of you, this will be at work or at your job or business you own, but it could also be in clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to, or in family situations. And I feel like there's things you need to get in order. Like certain things need to be, it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Something like things need to go in a particular order. A sequence, my guide said, sequence, order. So especially if you're building something technology or machinery wise, or in a system that needs to be followed, it's like you got to follow the steps. Things have to be done in order for whatever these things are to work and flow properly. That can also apply in how you're dealing with people one-on-one. Some of you may feel like you're feeling more invigorated, more revitalized. You may have more energy. You may even have people say to you, hey, you look younger. Like, what are you doing? What are you drinking? What are you eating? Or, what supplements or herbs or remedies are you taking? You look good. You look better. You look younger. You look fit. And there could be people that are scrutinizing what you're doing. They could hurl curveballs at you or questions or something, but it's not going to derail what you're doing. So the next card in your reading, you have the 8 of Swords, and this is feeling trapped in a emotional prison or trapped in a situation you cannot see how to get out of. There also could be a lot of unknown factors involved here. For some of you, you may feel like there's something so ingrained in your world that it is your life. For some of you, it could be your work, like your work is your life, or your family is your life. And you could feel like this is so important that it's like almost all consuming to you. You may not feel like it's a negative prison because you may be happy about the situation, but it is coming up that there's something you're involved in, you know, could be a love partner, your relationship with a love partner. It really comes up strongest as family or work, but it could be a love partner. It could be like a group or club that you belong to, or some kind of hobby. And you may love whatever this thing is, but it may actually have you in some kind of prison, whether you see it that way or not. I also feel you could find out some things in April that bother you about somebody you like, love, or care about, or all of the above, and you don't want to hear it. You don't want to know about it. You don't want to hear it. So this could be coming through somebody else telling you about it, or you overhear it, or so. And it could even be people out in the world. Maybe it's a public figure that you like. Maybe it's, you know, I'll just leave it at public figure. I won't expand on that. And you may find out something about a public figure that you really, you don't want to look at it, you don't want to hear about it, you don't want to know about it. Could also be things going on in the world that you don't want to deal with, that you don't want to face, you don't want to think about, you don't want to hear, and you don't want to deal with. Some of you it may be very hard for you to make changes. You may feel like, nope, I'm stuck in this particular pattern, and this is the way I always did it, and this is how it's going to be, and I don't really want it to change, and I don't want to have to look at what I may need to do or what I should be doing. So even though you got all that stuff in the beginning with the Hangman and the Hermit about like wanting change and, you know, things like that, in this card, so you could have a dichotomy. Some of you could feel like both of these things seesawing back and forth in you. Or some of you Sagittarians may be like, yay, I want change. I got to break these things that I'm tangled up and mixed up in, and I want to break free from it. And other Sagittarians, so I could be reading two totally different types of Sagittarians, and the other Sagittarians may be like, nope, don't want to look at it. Don't make me change. Don't make my situation different. I want things to keep going the way they are. Don't force any change on me. So it'll be different for all of you. And a big factor here is what's your rising sign? What's your moon sign? It's not just what your sun sign is. That's going to dictate completely which way you're going to feel. So it could be you having a seesaw effect, a dichotomy going back and forth in you about that, or it could be some Sagittarians feel like they want change and are planning things out. I want to map things out. I want to go in a new direction and plan it strategically. And others of you don't want to do it, don't want change, don't want to deal with it. But there were more messages in that card than just that. So you may want to listen to Eight of Swords again. So the last card in your reading for April 2024 is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a water sign. It could be you if you're born on the cusp of Sagittarius, Scorpio and Sagittarius. You may feel used, abused, overworked. You may feel like you're tired of the answer bringer, the solution finder. It's like something in you is learning to put on the brakes and call it quits about something. This could be your job, your career, your love relationship, a club, group, or organization you belong to, or some kind of family situation. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you because, what do I always say? It is a general reading, so you know, what it is you want to call quits about will be different for all of you. Now, for some of you, if this is not you, because the first messages there were like as if this is you, so this could be your sun, moon, or rising sign, this Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But for others of you, this is somebody else, and they could be like kind of putting you on a pedestal. It could be somebody interested in you romantically speaking. Either you're together with them or you're going to be get together with them. You look at them like they're doing everything good for some of you, and that you're like they're trying to be nice, they're trying to do good things, do good deeds, do nice things for other people. Some of you that are dating somebody that is a water sign person, they may be waiting like, are you ever going to pop the question? Are we ever going to get married? Or, you know, I'm waiting, are we going to move in together? Or are we going to take this relationship up to the next level, whatever that means for you? I mean, I don't know, because so for some of you, this is somebody that's romantically interested in you and they're waiting for you to step up to the plate, make some kind of move, get the relationship on take it to another level or a higher level. They may look at you like you're very confounding and a little particular and maybe a little complex and maybe a little confusing. They could look at you like that. You may look at this water sign person like they're very intuitive. Like they have strong intuition and they have their finger on the pulse of what people are like and what is going on. So some of you, this could even be like a sisterly or brotherly kind of relationship for some of you. But you got to listen, because the court cards, the people cards, there are going to be many different people here, because a lot of people, you know, watch these readings. So you have to see how it makes sense for you. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarians to work with, use, and wear in the month of April 2024, you got Amazonite. And Amazonite is a stone of truth, hope, and flow. It brings clarity and calm. It dispels negative energy and can protect from the electromagnetic frequencies. It has a great healing ability, and it's also associated with luck, overall success, and money. If you are having any tensions or problems with your back or spine, this would be a good gemstone crystal for you to wear or sleep with under your pillow. It's also a good gemstone that can help you relieve stress. It'll help you feel more calm and less stress and more balance. Yeah, it can really calm your mind, and it's a good gemstone if you feel like oppressed or overburdened. To carry this stone or wear it or sleep with it under your pillow will definitely bring some sense of like peace, calm, balance, reduce stress, help with backache pain, regardless of what caused the backache pain. It can really help you. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. And if you would like to get any of the special videos that I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each sign of the zodiac for those topics, you can access my most recently recorded video series, by clicking on the links down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and you can read all the video series I've recorded there, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun, your moon, your rising sign, or somebody else's zodiac sign. You click on that, and that link will take you directly to that video on Vimeo. Now, as I said during the video series in April, my eclipse series of videos are available. One, the solar eclipse in Aries, April 8th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings, and also the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, March 25th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Many people find they're like private readings. I recommend getting both your sun sign and your rising sign in those videos, because then you're going to have more knowledge and information that can help you and give you predictions about what can come up over the next 6 months and even up to a year. Also, my psychic crystal readings for April 2024, they're a continuation or an expansion of this psychic tarot readings that I do here every month. You can get your monthly psychic crystal reading by clicking on the link below or going to my website videos page. And you might want to get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, or just get whatever resonates for you on my YouTube and Rumble readings. Also, my big love readings for 2024 for singles and couples are also available. You may want to watch the entire video because there will be some crossover. The first half of the reading is for single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is for coupled people of your sign. And there will be messages that will actually apply to both. So you might want to check those out if you haven't done so yet. Also, for the new year, I did 2 video series, my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for 2024, and also my New Year 2024 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread readings for each sign of the zodiac are available. Now, they're my most popular video series every year, so you may have already gotten them, but if you didn't get them yet, we're only a couple months into the new year of 2024, so you might want to see what else came up if you haven't gotten those yet. There's other links of other video series down below. Feel free to check them out, or as I said, to go over to my website and check them out there. So I also want to say, please follow me on social media. I do psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides on Facebook and also on my YouTube community pages, and I'm also on X. And I don't use it too much anymore because there's too many scammers over there that copy my pictures and copy my stuff and look like they're me on Instagram, but I am also on Instagram. So I'm the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, and I'm the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and my X, formerly known as Twitter, handle is at the Lucky Mermaid. And you can follow me on my community pages here. I put the psychic predictions and messages over there. Sometimes they're just short, like a paragraph, but sometimes I do longer ones that are 5 paragraphs long. So you might want to check those out. And if you'd like to help support the readings that I do here, you can make a donation to this channel if you would like to do so. There is a link down below. And thank you to those of you who have generously and kindly donated. I do appreciate it, and it does help me a lot, so thank you for that. And you know, when you buy the videos I record on Vimeo, you not only are getting psychic predictions and messages, but you are also helping support this channel for me to keep it going on YouTube and on Rumble. And by the way, my channel name on Rumble is the Lucky Mermaid LLC. So every purchase of videos that you do help me to keep this channel going. So I do truly appreciate that, because I do like to do these readings and would like to continue to keep doing them here on YouTube and also on Rumble. So I hope you have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you this month of April. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.